Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shauna and today we are going over our summer reading plans. So grab a cup of coffee and let's check out the books. Alright you guys, so before I jump into all of the wonderful books I have to show you guys, I do want to mention that this is a collaboration hosted by Jennifer from Family of Three and Lindsay from Love Them Well, so I'm going to link their channels as well as the playlist down below in the description bar. Please make sure you check that out when you're done with this video and go and see what all of the other wonderful ladies who are partaking in this wonderful collaboration are going to be reading over the summer. I'm sure I'm going to just have, an even longer list than I currently do, and I'm really excited to add to it. So I have books for kids, I have books for mom, I got a little bit of everything. So to start, I think I'll start with the kids. I have two different sets of or two different series, I should say. So the first one, I'm really excited about this one, you guys. My son was really wanting adventure type books, and so I joined this Christian book review group, and if you guys are interested in that, then let me know and I'll link it down in the description bar below as well. But a lot of ladies recommended The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls, so I am so excited to be reading these over this whole summer. There are 9 books in this series, and it says, experience the wonder of the Bible with this action-packed adventure series. Join siblings Peter and Mary and their dog Hank as they discover ancient scrolls that transport them back to exciting moments in the Bible. There, they will find a world filled with wonder, adventure, and danger. Guided on their quests by the angel Michael, they must search for clues to solve the secret of the scrolls, or be stuck in time forever. That sounds exciting. So here are the 9 books that are in the series. There is book 1, which is, let me see if I can focus it better for you guys, The Beginning. And then there is A Race to the Ark. There is The Great Escape, Journey to Jericho, The Shepherd's Stone, The Lion's Roar, The King is Born, Miracles by the Sea, and The Final Scroll. So I'm really excited to read these with the kids this summer. This is probably like the series that I'm looking the most forward to for reading with them. And the next series that I am going to aspire to read with them over the summer is Little House on the Prairie. So I got them the whole pack of, well, the first 4 books, which is Little House in the Big Woods. There is A Farmer Boy, Little House on the Prairie, and On the Banks of Plum Creek. You guys, I've never read these books, but one thing that I have found within the homeschool community is that you guys love these. So, so far I have not been led astray, and I'm going to try these out because it sounds like just good wholesome books that I can read with my kids and we can learn great stories from. And so I think that one's going to be a really good one. Next are all books for mom. So some of these are homeschool books and some of these are just books that I wanted for me. The first one that I'm going to shoot to read, at least by the end of the year, is the entire Bible. So I saw some moms on Instagram post how they were doing this challenge to read the entire Bible in a month. And I thought that was such a wonderful goal, but for me, that feels like a very overwhelming goal. So I would like to break that up over somewhere between the 3 to 6 month mark, just so I don't feel like guilty if I didn't read so much within one day and then I kind of fell at it. So that's going to be my goal for the next, so many months, trying to read the whole Bible from front to back, cover to cover. And with that, I have read this book already, but I love it so, so much. And I think it's such like a wonderful book to read when you're not just a mom, but also a homeschooling mom. And that is the Read Aloud family. It talks about all of the different benefits that you get with reading with your family and all of the beautiful memories it can just create with your kids. And, you know, even from like different smells, like if you always bake cookies and then you read a story, then anytime your kids, like when they grow up and they smell fresh baked cookies, it'll just kind of tie back to those memories of you reading with them. So I want to read this again because I feel like every time you read or you reread a book, you're always gaining new information. And so before we start our homeschool year, I plan to be reading this again just so, you know, I can get different little nuggets and ideas and just things that I want to incorporate, not only like in our homeschool, but in our family. Next is a Bible study, which is Growing Slow. And it says Lessons on Unhurrying Your Heart from an Accidental Farm Girl. So one of the reasons why I wanted to read this book was because last year was really, really busy for us. And I got this in the middle of last year, but we were so busy, I never even got to read it. So while we're kind of unwinding from our school year and we're slowing down, I can learn how to grow slow. And so maybe by the time we step into our next school year, I feel more rested and more peace-filled and just all of the things that I would like to embody as a mother and a wife and a woman, and, you know, especially like a woman who is trying to be centered in Christ. So I'm excited for this one. There's also I'll link also all of these books down below in the description bar in case you want to check them out for yourself. But there is also a study guide that you can purchase separately with that book. And I'm undetermined on whether I'm going to buy that or not, or just read it. I might read it once, and then if I want to go over it again, then I'll purchase the study guide separately. Next is Winging It. Stop thinking and start doing. Now, I got this book because I tend to be a perfectionist, you guys, and it literally on the back it says, a call for women everywhere to forget perfectionism and just start winging it. And inside it says, through hilarious stories, targeted prompts, and timeless advice, Emma will inspire you to get clear on what really matters and go after your dreams, one messy step at a time. Get ready to stop hiding behind the safe option or the perfect plan and just start reading it. So if you are a type A perfectionist that sometimes is, you know, like I need a plan and then I need a backup plan and then my backup plan needs a backup plan, this might be a good book for you. And last but not least, my husband and I, we love, years ago we found Dave Ramsey and we have followed his financial peace plan. And I think over the last couple of years, he's brought on a therapist on occasion named Delony, and my husband has just really taken to him. He loves his radio show. He listens to it quite a bit. And so I purchased him John Delony's new book, which is Own Your Past, Change Your Future. And as I was looking at it, I'm like, do you know what? I think I'm going to read it too. So then that way he and I have things to talk about. We can, you know, discuss just different things that the book brings up. But it's basically just about, you know, going through some of like your deep hurts that have happened over the time and just kind of confronting them and being able to move on from them in healthy ways. And it says that he goes over 5 steps repeatedly, which is own your stories, acknowledge reality, get connected, change your thoughts, and change your actions. These steps are simple but also hard. Most people never try. Of those who do try, few keep going, but if you stay with me, you'll change your life. I'm not one for self-help books, so the fact that I'm even considering reading this is, you know, a big step. But I really do like his radio show. I'll link that below too, because I mean he does give some pretty solid advice, and sometimes people call in with, you know, things that hit home and you're like, I didn't think about that perspective. So I'm gonna try that out and read it with my husband and, you know, hopefully it'll be a good one. So what are you going to be reading this summer? I would love to hear it. I would love to get different ideas. Are you reading books for fun? Are you reading homeschool books? Are you reading, you know, some self-help books? What are you reading? If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, go check out the playlist and give the other ladies' channels some love and just get some different ideas for your summer reading plans. And I'll see you guys again later. Bye!